Let me introduce myself. My name is Niall Eddy, by the way. I don't know if I said that earlier. I'm calling in from Central Florida. I've been a Florida resident for about 26, 27 years. I started off in North Florida where I got my kids safety to high school out in the country. I moved to South Florida to be near palm trees, and a hurricane hit, and I decided I don't like Florida, South Florida, as much as I like the Disney area. So I found a place, moved into the Orlando area, a little bit outside of the city, about 45 minutes from the airport, but I'm also surrounded by about 40 lakes. So I'm in heaven here. I can't wait for my best friend to get here. We go wet a line in about 20 of those 40 in the first summer. I've been in the industry for 35 years now, and I've known the co-founders of this system for 30 of those 35 years. So 3 decades now, I've been working with the Rickards, who are our co-founder of this system. I met Rory first. I was a young entrepreneur that you needed a voicemail, and everybody told me to go see this Rory Rickard kid. I did. He was a young guy, fresh out of high school, but he had this software brain, put together a voicemail system that not only let me advertise nationwide and run a lot of volume through it, it allowed me to leave a message on that system and shoot it out to all the network that I was building around the country all at the same time. And it doesn't seem like a lot to some of the young people today, but this was in the 90s, early 90s, 1991 to be exact. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any of the technology we had today. We had this young kid with a software brain and a love for mass communication that helped all of us entrepreneurs get out there and build our business nationwide. But then when the internet came out in 93, 94, that's when Rory found his niche. He left the telephone company, got online, became one of the first internet gurus out there. Together, they built 6 very successful lead generation companies, and they surpassed everybody's expectations, became number one. We tried other lead generation companies. Nobody could produce the quality of leads that he could produce, and nobody could produce the quantity of leads that he could produce. And that's why he became number one, stayed number one, and was very successful in that arena. The second thing he did is do something that all of us entrepreneurs needed. We wanted to build our businesses online. So we needed websites to help promote whatever it was that we were promoting. And he was helping entrepreneurs all over the world with a lot of different products and services being marketed. So he started building websites. Went from a one-page thing to a page behind the page, that second generation. And as he learned more, he kept adding more, and it kept adding and getting bigger and bigger until it evolved into this thing that you guys are looking at today, where we have hundreds of pages inside that one main page that all represent different products and services that we all get to take out here to the marketplace. And people are coming to Rory and Tanya every single day now because of the marketing army that they have built and asking them to please market their products for them. There's no limit to how many things that we can add to this system, which means there's no limit to how many streams of income we can help you generate with this system. For 35 years, I've been in the industry. For 3 decades, I've worked side by side with Rory, and I just watched it get better and better and better and better every year. And what we have today compared to what we had back then, but what we have today, and Stacy will agree with this, even compared to what we had just 6 or 7 years ago, is almost day and night. It's amazing. We pinch ourselves all the time and we say, we get to do it, because it's hard to believe that we get to do this. When I met Rory, I knew that he was somebody that I wanted to know for the rest of my life. But over those 3 decades, guess what? We became good friends, then we became best friends, and then we became brothers. I call him my brother. A couple of years after meeting him, he flew me out to Utah, where they were living, for a business meeting, but I got to meet his wonderful wife, Tanya, the co-founder, the partner inside this whole thing. I walked in the door, I met another young lady, had the same energy he had, but this was a young lady raising 7 children, running several other businesses, and helping Rory organize this and do all the training to get this thing going. It was incredible. I knew these two were going to be some kind of a power couple on the planet, and that vision, that dream I had for them, it came true. Jim Rohn told me many years ago that the true legends on this planet are the people who find the ways to help and service the most other people. To me, that's the definition of Rory and Tanya. 2 folks that get up every morning, have a cup of coffee, and they say, what can we do to make this better? How can we help Ellen Winters build her business? How can we help Angie promote her business even more? How can we help everybody grow faster and create more income? How can we help Patricia get through the training in an expeditious way? How can we take the friction points away for Keith Flagg and Ron Kelly and and Eve, anybody else I see on the front screen. What can we do to make this better and help everybody make more money? Those are the two people behind all of this. Those are the two people that you guys are all getting in business with. And I know as you get to know them and you see what they've built here, you're gonna have the same passion that I have for them, and Stacy has for them, and Linda has for them, and any other MSIs on the screen. Chrissy has for them, and everybody else that you're going to see in this. All the leaders here that have caught onto their vision years ago and start building teams and taking their message forward. We have a lot of passion for what we do. We are folks who can't wait to get up, get to our desk, and see who else we get to help today. How many of you had jobs or careers like that where you got up every morning and said, I can't wait to get to work. I can't wait to see what the boss has in store for me. No, nobody feels that. We feel that every single day, and it's because of the environment that Rory and Channing have built here, the system they put into place, the support they give, the training that everybody is developing to help the brand new person that comes in today duplicate what everybody else has done and achieve what I achieved in this industry, and that's financial freedom and time freedom. I got involved, guys, 35 years ago just to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month to spoil my kids on the weekends. I was back in school becoming an aviation mechanic after hurting my back in construction. I just needed a little extra money to spoil my kids because they were going through the same thing Dad was going through when Dad's putting all them, 16 credits a semester. It only took me a few months to realize this was a lot bigger than I thought. It opened up doors I didn't know existed. It introduced me to people like Rory and Tanya and so many people all over the country, and then people all over the world. In a couple years' time, I looked back at what was happening, and I was getting checks out of 18 different countries, and all I did with no experience, no background in sales or marketing or any of this stuff is become a student of the industry and a student of the system that I was working at that time. And that system that we have today is a whole lot better than the system that I had back then. You guys are in the right place at the right time. And I'm telling you, if you're looking for a place where you can build yourself an incredible business while you're also going out there and with products and services to have a positive impact on other people's lives, then you found your home here. And that's why we're happy to welcome you every Tuesday night. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. Welcome to RRR247. Welcome to Direct Consumer Ambassador. Welcome to a new life. Don't make the one mistake you can make here. Give up on yourself and quit. If you make that promise to yourself right now, I will never give up on myself and I'll never quit. I promise you, Rory and Tanya never will. Your instructor never will. Your MSI never will. None of us will ever give up on you. So don't you give up on yourself either. If you don't know how to dream yet, get with your instructor, get with your MSI, go back to dreaming like we did when we were little kids and we wanted to be doctors and lawyers and cowboys and Indians and all that stuff. And people told us that was silly, don't do it no more. And we went into the corporate rat race. Start setting your sails for success right now. Tell yourself that the day is coming when I'm going to walk away, that JOB, and go full-time like Niall and Stacy and Linda and Chrissy and everybody else that I met on my very first conference call. And I want to be a part of this army that Rory and Tanya are building. And we can't wait to celebrate your success with you. Is our number one speaker here? Yes, he is. Well, I think our number one speaker might be Miss Tanya Rickard. So guys, without any further delay, it's 15 after. Sorry about that. I told you how I felt about Tanya. She's the most organized person I ever met. She's a driven person with a lot of passion. She's half of the team that is going to take this company and everybody a part of it into an unbelievable generation ahead of us. We've got everything in front of us. We've got greater leadership. I call her my sister, just like I call him my brother. She's a dear soul with a lot of passion to help you. Miss Tanya Rickard, I think you're the one that's coming on first because I know you got some special announcements to make. So without any further delay, the microphone is yours. We can't wait to hear what you got to say.
Thank you, Niall.
There she is.
My camera isn't available today, guys. I apologize for that. But I do have a couple of announcements. And so I just wanted to jump on here really quickly. You guys, we have some promotions within the house. Woo, woo, woo. Go team. So I know of two particularly that I want to address just because their MSIs were so excited that they called me to tell me that they had new growth in their team. You guys, I love it when I see the leaders get super excited for the growth of their teams. It just shows you the kind of organization that we have here. So for those of you who are new, for the few that came in this today, and then it seems like every week, Niall, you're right, we have 25 to 30 new people. So for those of you who have missed the last couple of calls, we have what's called, we have an organization here with the different leadership as you become more developed and you learn the skills here and you want to grow and help others, right? So we have what's called the instructor position. And then once you become an instructor and you work and you start growing, you have the different leadership would be CSI, which is a certified system instructor. Then you have a GSI, which is a global system instructor. And then we have our PSI, which is a platinum system instructor. And then the MSI, which is the master system instructor. So we have 2 new GSIs that I'm aware of, and I'm going to read them out. But you guys, to become a GSI, you have to have several hours on live inbound phone calls. You also have to have 50 of your own students, 50. So you have to really keep working and you have to want to help people. So with that being said, we have 2 new GSIs. I'm so excited. The first one is under MSI Shane Belcito, and we have Kelly Bullock. So welcome to the GSIs, Kelly. We're happy to have you. So excited. And then under MSI Niall Eddy, we have a new one, and her name is Miss Karina Belcher. So welcome, Karina. We're excited to have you as well. Super excited, guys. We love working with the GSIs, have more direct contact with Rory and I. They also get to be on calls and have a little more training and access. So we're very, very excited to help you, to welcome you guys under our wing, and to, say congratulations to Shane and Niall for continuing to work and grow and help people and change their lives. So anyway, that is all from me. I think, Rory, do you have anything else you wanted me to say? Rory.
I know I should take my microphone off mute, right? I'm going to come on here in just a second. You said a really good segue here, and like we were talking about before, we're seeing a really good growth of the instructor corps, and I'm gonna touch base on that. And we're gonna do some dream bigger stuff, but we're not gonna do it today because we have some new things to launch. But I think, babe, should we kind of go over, like, we had the MSI elites we didn't talk about, but that's what we want to see happen this year. Is we want to see our first MSI elite man. So I think I'll segue.
Rory, I want to say though, you guys, Shane and Niall were so excited for their team that they were messaging us and calling us, and that is the kind of leadership that we have here, you guys. The same thing with last week, I read one from Stacy. Same thing. She was super excited and messaging us and telling us they love you guys and they want your growth and your success. And that is who you're working with here. So it brings me to tears. I love my MSIs, and I'm loving getting to know all the GSIs that are coming up. And it's just, I literally have tears in my eyes right now, you guys, because I'm super excited about the leadership and the possibility for even more amazing leaders coming under us. So anyway, but go ahead, Rory, you can take over.
Tanya, before you do that, you and Rory built such a great atmosphere here that, and the training system, the way we can bring people up and just keep constantly building on them. But the 2 that just got promoted today, and the 1 or 2 last week, the names that keep coming out, these are the named 3. These are the names that we keep seeing that are just putting forth more than the normal. The amount of help they do on Goya support, right, Linda? How often Kelly and Karina and I forgot who it was last week. I forgot the name already. But anyway, those are the people that we keep seeing the names over and over and over and over and over. And that just lets us know that they have the same passion that I have and you have and Rory has and Linda has and Stacy has to just get in there every day and do as much as we can to find more people to help. And that's why they're moving up.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to the 2 for today, Karina and Kelly. I'm super excited to have you. I'm going to add you guys to a chat, and you guys will be invited onto some of our Monday night calls. We're super just excited, thrilled to see the growth and to see what you guys can achieve, and more importantly, to see who you can help. I just get super excited and very passionate about the love that we have for others. So congratulations. Rory wants to talk a little bit more. We have a new position that we just opened last year, I believe, the end of last year. Rory, go ahead, Rory, if you want to talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. And I think it's good just to set the sights on there. And as far as dream bigger, because there's expectations that Tanya and I have as the leaders are growing to maintain things. And we have our core values that we live by, but you guys, we're all about paying it forward. And what's really fun is, like, I guess I'll bring this up, babe. We'll talk about it. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Just a sec.
Your famous last words.
I know there's a reason for it.
I'm assuming. Anyone wants to know, Roy never does anything without a reason. And so that's funny. I love hearing people give him notes like, you should do this or that, or maybe how about this? And he's thought of it all, worked it all out in his head. So if he's not doing it, there is a reason why.
Here goes. I'm going to share my screen.
I don't know why you're down there on the bottom, but every time the chat pops up, it covers you up. So how do we move him up? How do we move them both up?
Well, I have a way to do that, but I'm going to share the screen, so it's going to take that away anyway. So here goes. We're good. So I have notes today because I want to make sure I stayed on point. We have a lot to cover, and we try to get done by 8 o'clock. And then, guys, at the end of this call, where we're going to end for a couple seconds or a minute, and then I'm going to come on and read chapter 1 of Marketing is Freedom. And I've already started the segueing on YouTube, and I'm going to literally read the chapter and then really do a deep dive into it, so you know a lot more insight what it's about. Something you can't put on the pages, or it'd be thousands of pages, right? So that being said, it's February 7th, 2023. I'm just gonna go over the announcements in order here, Tanya. You'll like this, it's all laid out. So first, you guys, next Tuesday is a special day, it's Valentine's Day. I will be sending out the rory3.com/Valentine's Day offer page, because we are going to be marketing Valentine's Day every year going forward in the Vortex system. So in celebration of Valentine's Day, I will be building a page, and we will discuss it the following Saturday. But Tuesday night, we're not having any trainings. Villa Vita's not doing trainings. We're not doing any trainings. So we're not going to be doing anything, because we're going to be allowing all the couples out there to be celebrating the entire evening under Cupid Zero. And we have a lot of couples here. I mean, Tanya, you and I, we talk about this. I mean, like, we need to take time for us too, and make sure we're balancing out the romance in our lives. And Valentine's Day is a special day. And, I wanted to be building that page, but you know what? I'll build the page. I will send it out in my email notification on the 14th, and then we'll cover it on Saturday, that following Saturday, which I believe is the 18th. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
18th. So the 18th. And we'll be getting that out there. And we have a lot of updates going on, and we're going to cover that today. So I'm going to just cover, there's a Villa Vita promotion going on. They announced it yesterday on the founders update. Actually, Niall, you and I had no idea about that promotion. And it's a big deal, and I'm going to spell it out. So, like, if you could have saw my eyes, they were about, jumping out of my head. There is massive advantages to being an ambassador in our number 2 anchor offer, Villa Vita. So in DTCA, everybody's an ambassador. We have there's a couple differences in the situations, but they're both binary or 2 team building comp plans. And I'm going to get to the instructors here in a little bit, because I think this helps people understand and visualize. Because if you can't visualize it and you can't see it, you can't see it happening for yourself. And if you can't see it happening for yourself, it can't be part of your belief process. And we need it to be part of your belief process, because what we have is a system, not a suggestion. Right, Tanya?
Love that. Yes.
And if you follow the system, success comes with it. If you don't follow it exactly, you're going to miss out on the point. So we're just going to keep, I call it being a record player, repeating it over and over again. For you young people, a record player is this amazing contraption that literally plays this vinyl disc that has music encoded in it, and it plays the music when the needle of the record player goes around this disc. It's really incredible. It doesn't just come from the internet, and it has a great vinyl sound to it. All right. So Villa Vita promotion that they just announced, it's for the month of February, is crazy. And I'm going to tell you why it's crazy is, there is a lot of value to this this company. That's why we chose it. It's an absolute home run. I'm down 54 pounds because of the product line. My crow's feet are totally gone. My worry lines are diminished. I love what this is doing on the nutritional side for me. But I'm going to go on the money side is we make a lot of money from our anchors. Not only do they draw the attention and bring the traffic into our PBSs to where we generate revenue, but it also generates us really good incomes, and the dual team aspect of how it grows allows us to pay it forward, and it makes the energy just work. That's why we like it so much. But I'm going to break it down. The promotion, if you come in this month, and you guys, I think they did this once before years ago, and so it's not very common at all. But if you come in, and actually they've never done this. They've only done it where they bump people up one level. That was what they did once before. They've never done this. If you come in at a promoter or influencer, you get incredible value in the enrollment packs. The promoter pack now comes with this, right? The tune. It comes with that now. It didn't before. And one of each product, like they just enhance the value so much more so that you get more exposure to it. And promoter or influencer, then you get upgrade to an ambassador. Now, the ambassador package is worth getting it. And I'll tell you, everybody that's working with me, I highly recommend the ones that are working directly with me, and I work with VIPs, they pretty much all come ambassador because it makes sense. And I'm going to show you the money. And not only do you get a lot of product, and especially if there's if you're a couple situation, you're going to go through an ambassador order of products in just a matter of a couple months, and you're going to have a very good understanding of the products and help get that belief. It's one of those things you don't know until you do it, right? But the ambassador level, we have a lot of people that haven't signed up in our number 2 anchor offer, whether they're getting the funds together, they just haven't quite understood exactly how everything fits yet, or you're brand new. But in February, coming in at a promoter or influencer and getting the upgraded value to ambassador is a savings of anywhere from $800 to $1,200. You don't get the product, but you get the title, but you get the increased commissions. Now, Niall, you and I talk about this all the time. We focus on a steady pace. We're adding students every week. And when you're doing that, you're bringing them in the anchors, because when you teach the students properly and they grasp it, they come in and sign up an anchor 1, they sign up an anchor 2. And if you're doing 2 or more in a week, if you put 1 on the left team, 1 on the right team, you get what's called double up, double down. And it is, I don't know. I mean, Tanya was really on a roll. We were cranking last in December and January, but we literally made extra thousands of dollars because of the double up, double down commission. You're doing the same work, you just get paid more, and it's a reward for being consistent at a steady pace. And if you're an instructor and you're bringing in 2 to 3 students a week, you're helping Tanya and I with our vision to help millions of people. We can't help millions if we're all doing 1 a week or 1 a month. We all got to kick it up, and we don't need to do 20 a week, 2 to 3. Right now, we like our leaders to be bringing in 5 to 10 a week, because they're going to be passing them down to help motivate and build the momentum with their teams. And it also gives a great way to duplicate and teach with your up and coming instructors. Now, I'm going to paint that picture. I'm going to go over some, stuff in writing here for you guys to see. But the standard commissions, and this is what you get no matter, if you just bring in 1 person or whatever, the promoters get 10%, influencers get 15%, ambassadors get 20%. It's a difference of hundreds of dollars a month. You want to be an ambassador, 20% for the same work that you get paid 10 or 15. Now, when it doubles because of the double up, double down, promoters get 20, influencers get 30. And Niall, I think you and I, every month, we make sure we're getting paid 40%. It's 40%. It's hundreds, if not thousands in some months difference for the same work. And that means we have more coming in, we can take care of more, and the more satisfied you are with the income coming in, the more you can do good for others. Overabundance allows you to help people. It gives you the resources you need to help more people. All right, now I'm going to go over the power of the instructor. And you guys remember, we're building a left team and a right team in everything we do. DTCA, we have things we get paid direct commissions on, but it also builds the family and the binary, the left team and the right team. Everything we focus on builds the 2-team model. It's an incredible model. And it allows people to get paid for what they're worth. And it also allows us to help build our teams and we can literally help influence bigger success for everybody. We can help carry our teams, the family together. And Tanny and I get to go help everybody, right? We get to help build up everybody, and you get to because of the structure. Now we have the power of the instructor, and Tanny, you're on here with me still, right?
Yes, dear.
All right. I want to pull up something, and it's kind of a dream thing. I'm like visual. We're like the vision boards, and I want to give everybody something to add to their vision board. So I'm gonna do that today, babe, because we talked about it, but I'm excited today to do it. So here I'm gonna go over the powers of the instructor. We have levels of instructors, and I'm missing a few things in here. I'm just giving you the gist of it, just so you guys know what this means. And so when Tanya's announcing that somebody became a GSI, and Karina, I saw Karina leave and come back on. I hope she heard, but Karina, you were announced as a GSI today, and so was Kelly Bullock. And Kelly, you've been here for years, really. And you've had things that took you away, you came right back. And that means a lot to us. You guys, we know people are changing and getting things in line, but I want to kind of walk you through this a little bit more in detail, because we're on it today. And it's so fitting because as you're announcing these, up and coming instructors that are growing in the ranks here, I want to give you some meat and potatoes, what's behind it. It's been well thought out. So CSI, these are our certified system instructors. They are knowledgeable in building in our pay it forward business model with 10 or more students. So to be a CSI, you're working with at least 10 students. And you're contributing on our Goya lines and other things that we have you working on with your instructors above you too. And you're basically getting it down, right? And practice makes progress. GSIs, and this is actually a big achievement. I mean, they're doing the same thing. They're knowledgeable and they're building with their pay it forward. They're becoming better. And now they have at least 50 or more students. And we call it gold because they're living the gold standard, right? Treating people the way they want to be treated. They're learning how to have proper, posture to help people get their stuff done, hold people accountable. They're getting better. And you can only get better by doing these things, talking about them is one thing, but you got to do it. And GSI is a big step. Then we have PSIs, which is an even bigger step. And it's basically continuing the same thing, only you've got 100 or more students. And that means you know how to handle and duplicate and get them on their own and get them going forward. You have several CSIs coming up. You're working towards GSIs and in your team the levels of duplication. MSI, these are our master system instructors, and they're knowledgeable. They're building it pay it forward at least 100 or more students. Some of us have thousands of students, and you've got at least 2 GSIs. I mean, you are helping grow up your instructor core, and you've got multiple CSIs coming up, and you're becoming experts in multiple streams of income. The MSI has 2 terms, right? If for us, it's the master system instructor, also multiple streams of income. And our MSIs should literally be, 10 grand or more a month. They should be really maxing out the levels of the incomes. They should know how things are going. And we're working towards, gapping that to the next level. Now, the next level is our MSI elites. And we have standards for that. I'm not going to break it down here. But MSI elites, those are the ones that are going to be going on set vacations with Tanya. Those are working vacations in beautiful places. And we like to go to our Mexico place. I'm gonna show this to you guys. This is where we vacation, and we vacation and we still work. It's just, we like what we do so much. It's not really work, but we can maintain the business and do things. And we go to these settings where writing and creativity just flows, right? And we like to focus on that next thing. And MSI elites are MSIs that are going to be reaching and really pushing the levels. They're going to be doing things in the right manner to be achieving the success they need to build the teams properly. And that's where we get to focus more. That's who I want to help create millionaire statuses, meaning they're making $1 million a year or more. And that's, we're going to be building them towards that level. And we just know who has a taste for that as they push through the MSI to go up. And there's a big jump from MSI to MSI elite, depending on how you look at it. But it's also, you just become an expert, right? Expert takes 10,000 hours. You guys, our MSIs put in dedicated time. They're becoming better at it because they've got the bug to help others. You have to. And the more we help in the system become, the more we can help them in their family economies, the better we're going to make the world. And we all can do one at a time. But if we duplicate that. Now we're doing 2, 3, 10, 20, 40 at a time in our groups, 50 at a time, 100 at a time. And we're going to need thousands, if not tens of thousands of instructors for us to reach millions of families in a proper time. And that's why we're really focused on the structure and how to duplicate it and grow it. But I'm going to pull this up. Can you okay with me showing like where we'd like to go stay?
Of course, because I would love to see that listed on their Dream Bigger pages. And Andy Bond, I'm talking to you.
No, I'm gonna let you guys know. I don't know, guys. There's different levels of vacationing. There's different levels of living. There's different levels of things. I'm gonna show you, and this is what we consider like this is our vacation spot, right? And we can go there for months at a time, but we're going there here in November, and this is where we want to start doing our MSI Elite trips, and we're going to be changing some things up as we progress. We're waiting on some other partnerships and things to come together as we do this. We like our live meetings and we like to do things, but we also like our vacation trips where we can really focus on adjusting taste and going in a better direction. And it's all about that overabundance, right? I'll say this, some people are saying, I'm happy with the income I have coming in and we have a great life, but if you want to help others, you need resources, right? Prayer alone doesn't cut it. Prayer with resources makes everything happen. And Tanya and I have been able to help so many people because we had overabundance. If we didn't have overabundance and we just had enough to get by for our family, well, first of all, we wouldn't even be talking right now. RRR247 wouldn't have been created. Our process to help fund your marketing and give you guys the philanthropy, the hand up to make this work wouldn't have happened. It's God wants us to be overabundant. If you're a good person and you have a good heart and you take care of people, you should have more abundance than others to help out. And it's all in there. It's a measure. And there's things that we cover, but our live events. So I'm going to bring it out there again. Dallas, Texas, McKinney, Texas, I guess. This is the Dallas area. May 5th, 6th, and 7th. We're going to be announcing more things. You want to make it there and you want to commit, let your instructor and MSI know so they can put you on the sheet. We're about to organize the meeting time and days, the meeting rooms. We need a head count. And we want to make sure we have ample room for everybody. We like to plan ahead. And so we're trying to get the head count, also the commitment count. Because we know if we have, 100 commit, we know we can probably push to 150 because we have new students coming in all the time. And that Dallas area is a great spot. And we're going to be able to see the facilities where the Villa Vita is manufactured, which makes your belief go even higher. It's not small. It's freaking impressive. And it's state of the art, right? It's leading edge technology creating this stuff. And it's going to be part of that and see it though. But it's a lot easier to believe when you see things, right? Also, apparently, we're going to have some interesting events, including we might even have a Chick-fil-A moment because we have a lot of people that don't know what Chick-fil-A is. All right. Ready, babe?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm waiting. Bring it on.
Okay. So, and then we'll get on with the rest of the day. And this is good for Dream Bigger, and I think it's really good that we highlight this stuff so that you guys know what's possible, where to go. And then when you see the titles and you see like they're a GSI, they know what they're doing by that point. They're just getting better and better at it, and the incomes are going to come up as they duplicate it properly. So I'm going to go to Vedanta, and this is Tanya and I. We've owned here for a long time. This is literally again like our vacation. You guys are all welcome to go to Vedanta.com. We actually we own it. What's called the Estates, but we like to stay in the Grand Lux. They're very big and roomy, and it makes a great like a family environment. But it's also really big to work. And we've taken our top leadership there. And what's really good about it is it takes you away from the serenity of everyday life, which is great. But it really helps launch the Dream Bigger aspect because you get to see things in a whole different perspective. And so I'm just going to show you where we'd like to take everybody.
The reason I wanted to share this, you guys, is because Rory and I travel everywhere and we don't vacation. We travel and work. But this is a vacation. This is where we go. We actually unplug. We spend time brainstorming and coming up with new ideas for the business to help everybody. This is it. This is where we get to let down and be ourselves.
This is where I create a lot of our extra training stuff, our presentation stuff, the IBO explanation. You'll see it's from our properties here. This is the Grand Lux, and we have, and we get to stay here, but I'm just going to show you kind of like the idea, and you guys are welcome to go through here. This is where we get to go, and I'm really proud of this, but this was a goal for us to constantly have this. Like you got to have something you're striving for that's selfish, because you deserve to work to that. But we got this, and we did it in such a way that we own so much that we could take others with us. And this kind of goes back on the dream bigger aspect is, I always, and I've said this before, and it's been a while, so I think it's worth repeating, and most things are worth being a record player on. It's one thing to be that eagle that's above everything. And I've always been told that, when you're successful, you're an eagle above everybody. It sounds pretentious to me, but you're an eagle and you're above, it's lonely at the top. And I just hated that sound, right? Like it's great to have the income and stuff coming in, but who wants to have it by yourself? There's got to be a way to help rise everybody else, and if you can't help others grow and only you can grow, that doesn't seem right. It never felt right. And the whole vision behind RRR247 was to create the utopian place that everybody could rise up. And obviously with God and everything that's fallen into place, we're on the right path. Our philanthropy allows everybody access to grow. You don't have to pay for the marketing. The number one reason that fails everybody in business, we cover for you. The excuses to succeed here come down to you finding the time to make your goals worthwhile, your taste worthwhile. How bad do you want a better life? How bad do you want to help other people? How bad do you want to make it to where generations after you get a legacy of awesomeness because you stepped up and worked smarter, took advantage of technology and the growing changes with what the internet and all this technological advances are giving us? We're taking advantage of that. We're at the right place at the right time all the time, and in an aspect where we get a market share, educate the world, and get paid to do so. So I'll go here. There's the residents. We like this place too, but I'm just going to go to the Grand Lux. And they have these awesome rooms. You have your private pool, and you guys can come look at them. But these are where we like to stay, is either the 2-bedroom suite. I actually like the 2-bedroom villa. I'm going to go there. They have like these big 3-bedroom spa ones that are nice too, but I'm going to go to the 2-bedroom villa. This is what's really nice about it is it's got this extra den area. So you have office space if you need it, and you're away from each other to be creative, right? You can go out on the patio and they got awesome areas to work. And don't get it twisted, as you say, Tanya. Like the restaurants are amazing. The grounds are absolutely amazing. The beaches are all amazing, and everything you would expect from Mexico and stuff like that. But the environment that you're living in, I mean, it's full on. It's way awesome luxury, and all comes with
a concierge right outside your door to help book whatever you want. They're there to meet your every need. You want them to go shopping for you, they'll do it. You want them to book a golf for you or a day at the spa, they'll do that too. It's lovely.
They do your dishes. You get it's just a great way to just go literally relax. And they have an amazing kitchen. So it's like, I don't know if you guys know a lot of places you go, like the kitchen's it's like a half thing. This is a gourmet kitchen. It has everything. Right. And it's if you want to cook, you can. And then they have amazing restaurants. They have Michelin star restaurants. They have, every ethnicity of food. Right. It's and then the room service is unbelievable. And it's all there. And then the concierge service is phenomenal. It's just, this is a different, aspect. And most people never had a vacation like this. Yet this is what you should have. Like, you have access to all this, and it's one of those things that I wanted just to point out, because we want to go through there. It's Vedanta.com. Go look at it. These are the places we're looking at, and if we have a lot of MSI elites, we just get multiple rooms. But we like to pair up, couples together, and then you can share your business techniques and ideas. It becomes a brainstorming mastermind event. And we like to go here for weeks at a time.
Guys, we're fine to take everybody. You guys just, if you earn it, we'll take you. We don't care. We'd love that.
Yes.
We would love to take everybody on this call, and we'd be happy to do it. So we would. And I think Rory, I don't know if you want to call her out, but Linda, she's been there with us. So.
Oh, Linda has been here. Linda, you're a co-host. I don't even have to call it. She can come on.
Yes, I was there. I was watching too, but they build on. It looks even different now.
Well, this is a different location than we took you.
We took you to technically it's our favorite place, but the Riviera Maya. So there's several locations we can go to, like 12 locations.
This one's in Cancun.
This one's in Cancun that I pulled up, Linda.
Okay.
And it's different part of Mexico, right? And we're going there. That's where we're going in November, mainly because it's got really good fishing, and I miss it. Right. So
yeah, well, we went fishing.
We did. Oh, but where we went fishing in this place, it's a difference.
It's just good. It's good for you to come to this one too, Linda. So come.
Oh no, Linda, it'll be a way better fishing experience.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are building things out. They're building the big theme parks, but I mean, we really invested in this, and this is something that we put in. And I want to just go over this because I'm going to try to be more detailed this year. But Tanya, you and I sat down and made this a thing. And when we were working with our corporate structure, when we first bought, I mean, this is back before RRR. We've always had the same vision as far as we want to take care of those that are partnering with us in our success. And as we've been building RRR, we invested even more to open up more resources to do exactly what we're talking about here. And you guys, we do great. We've done great vacations with the stuff as it's earned, but we're going to really be setting the bar to push you guys even more. So we're making some changes, but we want to really help you guys expand your vision, your taste to get all this. Okay. That being said, we've covered all that. We got, we're going to go a little bit over today. I'm looking at the time, but we've got Stacy. I want to have you come on with, I don't see her on the co-host.
No, she came in late, so we couldn't co-host her.
I got it. Okay, so here's the agenda. We're going to come on here. We have a new kiosk offer to talk about. And then we have a highlight on the watches. And I need Sheila to come on with me. And she built an awesome page and marketing strategy. And I want her to show, make sure Sheila's around. Yep, there she is. So Sheila, have your page ready to show and that video. All right, Stacy, Laura, what do we got?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I've been dropping hints to a lot of people last couple of days, but the Armstrongs, Laura and James, are bringing another opportunity to us. And I like the last half of it. It's got a favorite new word of mine. It's called butler. And the first part is housekeeper. Putting that together just means that's an amazing page that Stacy's going to like. Because when you treated us to Punta Cana, Rory, I liked having that little butler guy that knew I wanted a Mai Tai and a water at the pool. I got used to that.
Yeah, well, as great as that service was, I promise you, it's better where we're at, where we're talking about.
Awesome.
So let's just see this.
So yeah, Laura, tell us a little more about Housekeeper's Butler.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, everybody, it's great to see you all. I just want to thank Rory and Tanya for the opportunity to add our store to our kiosk stores. We have an EMF store as well, and plan on having other stores coming up. We're really excited about the Housekeeper's Butler because we wanted to offer quality kitchen products that are unique and that contribute to your kitchen, because your kitchen is probably one of the places in your house where you spend the most time, right? even if you're just standing there opening the fridge door all day long, right? And I also wanted to thank Stacy and her group for getting it together. Without Stacy, this would not be possible. And she was a huge part of that. So before I say anything, thank you to all you guys. So basically, we created this store so that you could have more unique items in your kitchen that you use every day. And no, we don't have churros.
We already have a churro offer, guys.
So I don't know if Stacy wants to share screen, but we kept the store pretty simple. We're going to be adding a whole bunch more other products to it that are unique and you can use in the kitchen. So basically, we wanted to make your life simpler by offering you quality kitchen products. And we are very proud of the store. We put a lot of work into it. And we know it's going to be a big success on your site.
Here comes the screen. Hang on.
This is my tech guy. He did all the work. I just create stuff and he makes it happen.
Yeah, he is the husband.
Be nice to me, Zoom. You did great, James. I mean, that was one of the smoothest integrations we did this weekend.
Awesome.
I don't know. Are you guys seeing it, or is it showing? Welcome to my Zoom this week.
At least it's not logging you out.
That is true. It did that. Juan is giggling right now. Juan Ortiz is dying of giggles for that one. Because that happened to me today. Oh, come on. It's such a pretty screen. It's got like a dream kitchen in it, y'all. I mean, it's a two-tone. Upper cabinets are white, lower cabinets are gray. Kitchenware. I'm looking at it. All right, let's try stopping share. And let's try one more time. Zoom, you're going to be my friend, or you're going to end up in the Rio Grande River today.
I can always share if you can't.
There it goes. So it's got fun stuff in the kitchen, and this is kind of cool. New take on the making a salad, save your fingernails. But it's got textiles. And I know you're going to be adding more and more stuff to it.
Yeah, we are. We've got probably another 30 products to
probably,
add. Yeah, we're just in the middle of that, but we wanted to get it out there to you guys right now.
And aprons. Okay, we need an apron, Laura and James, with wine glasses.
Yes, we'll look for one. So that's your job.
And maybe some glasses, for the whiskey that's coming.
Oh, that's very important.
Yeah, we could do a nice selection of high-end glasses.
Very important.
Have a good variety.
James, I knew you'd catch on to that one quick.
I bet.
But there's an entire catalog of stuff here. I'm loving this dry rack and, a little kitchen bedroom garbage can. How many of us are eating our avocados every day because of the alkaliarian? Here's an avocado peeler and slicer. We don't have to fight it anymore. There's just some really cool, fun, cute little things. I mean, this just killed me. A microwave cleaner. I can't even reach the inside of my microwave because it's up so high. So we're gonna have some fun. Yeah.
So they actually call that Angry Mama in the kitchen. So you put Angry Mama in the microwave. She heats everything up, and then you're able to clean it. So
she blows her top too.
She blows her top.
That's cool.
And then there's Cool Mama for the refrigerator.
Cool
reason.
Yeah.
I don't see Mama Chief in here. Sorry, Sheila.
No.
But you guys, you can have so much fun by writing an article, one product offer about one product. So some of you that are looking for creative content, have fun with this stuff. What is one kitchen task that you hate? Do you hate doing dishes? How can you hate doing dishes when you have a scrubby with a smiley face?
I don't know. I seem to manage it, but that's okay.
I'm the smiley face.
So what we did also is the same thing we did on our RMS site. We also, anybody who purchases over $100 gets free shipping. So we put that in there. And of course, this is going to be in CND. Is that right? Cash Network Direct, Stacy?
Yes, it's already live out. Well, it's not live. I haven't hit the magic button. I'm not going to till we're off this call. So I want y'all to pay attention.
Yeah, so you'll get your 25% discount on that as well. And as we fill it up with more products, we'll probably have sales as well. So yeah, it's going to be great. We're very proud of this site. We really put a lot of effort into it. We wanted special products for special people, and that's really what it's about.
And this is only the beginning too.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this magnetic wall, the knife holder, magnetic knife holder. I can
All
get
different
the
lengths.
block off of my counter.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like the sink thing that holds dishes because then it's not on my counter. Yeah, does anyone have any questions? Like, I'm happy to answer questions. I'm not sure how much time you have.
Take your questions to your MSIs.
There you go. Okay. Good answer.
So yeah, Rory, this is so much fun because this is different from all the other things that we've launched through Cash Network Direct.
Yeah,
and
it fits our food category, and it also fits under a lot of people do have the home improvement categories, and it's just another thing that's there and different items to talk about. But the thing about it is, when you guys look at the individual items, as you do a social media post or even an ad post, like you're talking about the angry mama, even those are like a fun thing to like show. Anything that kind of catches your attention, you can just throw it out there as I guess an eyeball grabber to bring him in.
Yeah, I was putting it under arts and entertainment because when you are hosting a dinner at your house or an event, you could really use some of these gadgets to help your kitchen stay a little bit cleaner, quicker.
That's great.
True.
Thank you so much. Anyways, we're excited to be a part of the group and be another one of the kiosk stores. So thank you for the opportunity. More to come.
All right, so we have a few minutes left. Sheila, I need you to come on and show people this. You guys, as you guys know, we got the medical device, or what we want to call it, the InPersona app, the Hilo Watch. Where did I put mine? But Sheila, I want you to show everybody what you did. You use a really good presentation on YouTube, but you also tied in a way to give out your invite code. Can you show us that?
You want me to share the video?
Yes, and make sure you put share sound on the share screen there.
All right, let me get it up. I have my page up, so I can probably use it from there too. But give me just a minute. Put me on the spot, Rory.
I know. I like to do that.
Never, Sheila. He never does that. No.
In all honesty, Sheila, Niall and Linda and I were looking for you early.
Well, I have cabinet people coming in to redo kitchen, so I was on the phone with them trying to get some stuff done.
I did say let's look for them, co-host them as soon as we see them, whether they know they're going to be talking or not.
All right, so let me share my screen. Is it going to let me? Should. There we go. Share sound. All right, so this is a video I did with the presentation that Jason gave, and I just took each one, copied it, and made my own video presentation with it for the InPersona. I did leave out a couple of them, so what I did. So that's my take on the in persona.
And what I like about it is you have you use
Oh,
response
I-
magic for people to fill out to get the invite codes.
Yeah, I did.
So are you going to be around on Saturday morning to teach this?
I can be. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's do that. I think that's something we can put out there because this is the way we're going to be going forward. You know, we got the founders launch, which is massive, but I mean, you guys, February is going to go by quick, and then we're right into March promotions, and whether they're going to come in and take advantage of the founders or not, this is how we launch this. People come in, get an invite code, buy a device, and you know, and the only thing that might change is, I mean, we might highlight some of the devices, but I mean, I think anybody over the age of 40 that understands they can monitor their health, we have to educate them that they can. But the device is $150 and it does so much and everything that ties in. We just got to make sure we're presenting it properly. And I really like how you did this.
Well, I mean, even in Hilo, guys, if you look at your in persona app, Jason was the one that told us you do have that link for Hilo that they can go and buy a watch and save 10%. So put that code in there. They got their watch, save 10% on it. Then just say, oh, now that you're here, let's get you signed up for in persona. Get them in.
And let's go break this down on the page creation for Saturday. Also, I know that you'll get out about 10 pages for the new housekeeper's butler. So if you can have one of those to show on Saturday too, I'm going to try to create one as well.
Okay.
And then I'll be working on the Valentine's Day. So that being said, we're not that far over tonight. We have a lot to cover every Tuesday, guys. Don't miss them. But I mean, look at all the opportunity around what we have. If you're not in Bella Vita, I'm going to tell you, if you needed a sign to like this promoter or influencer upgrade to ambassador, that is incredible. You know, I'll tell you, like, it's, if you can do it, do it. Find a way. I mean, the products are amazing. You should be on them anyway, but get your position in there. Now, I want you guys to understand your instructors are helping build, right? They're building one of your teams with you. And then Tanny and I are funding all the marketing to help you build in addition to what your PBS does. And we're going to be constantly driving on this. You know, if you're sticking around here and doing the right activities, the money comes. It's a proven process. It's a system, not a suggestion. All right. We'll go ahead and close this off for right now. Let me, God bless everyone. I'm going to go into reading. Give me just a minute or two to size this up. I'll close this down and we'll come back on another recording. God bless.